Heyo, thank you for connecting to Your Soul Healing. I am Yolanda. And here's where we focus on your soul healing while your soul's healing, where we have the high vibe, deep healing soul conversations. I like doing things on a whim, so some may call it going with the flow. I just call it intuition and impulse, letting my spirit guide me, hence the term spirit guides. Today I wanted to um, start something new. Excuse. Today I wanted to start something new because I've been in sort of a like stuck in a rut type thing where I haven't really I haven't been really practicing consistency, which is something that I struggle with. Procrastination is something also I struggle with, and I've been trying to move that term. That's another thing I've been working on, changing the way I speak. So I've been practicing saying things differently, practicing um, doing things when I feel the urge to do them, because normally the spirits are telling you to, and to stay in your authenticity, to do things that you feel at that moment that pop in your head or in your spirit. It gives you the like gumption, like to do something. So I have been getting stuck in my head a lot when it comes to that, when it comes to making decisions to actually do the things that I think about or wanting to do in my head. And I end up procrastinating it. Like, okay, well, I got to do this first and then I'll do that. Well, then I got to do this and then I'll do that. Well, dang, if I do this, then I'm going to have to do that. So that's going to have to wait until I'm done with all of that. I don't want to do that no more. So uh, it popped in my head yesterday to try something new. I have gotten these um, cards that help with, giving me like a push or a nudge to do things for self care and, practicing self awareness. So I had these for a while. And of course, like I stated, the procrastination gene, I'm killing it slowly. I'm promise you, I'm working on it. So it popped in my head yesterday, like, hey, do something different. Try something new. Maybe it'll free up those creative juices and get you flowing again, because my authentic self, which was my childhood me, um, was always creative, was always thinking, was always moving, making things and changing the way I did things every day. Like I did something different every day. I wasn't purposely trying to, it was just how I did it. Like because my head was just like into being creative, being different, being me. And somehow along the way, in young my childhood and adulthood and all the traumas and you know family drama and stuff. Is there something else in there? Oh, it was something else. That kind of got in the way of me being myself, and I kind of learned this behavior of, is is everybody else gonna think it's okay for me to do? Is everybody else gonna like it? Is everybody else gonna be involved or want to be involved or think it's a nice thing for me to do? Is everybody else gonna be, agreeing to what I'm doing? And I'm like, it got to the point where I would not move or do anything unless somebody else said that it was a good thing for me to do, which wasn't always good for me, of course, because I didn't realize back then that there were evil entities inside people that purposefully made sure that I did not know what I needed to do so that I can stay off my path. So I can be confused and making questionable decisions because of the fact that I needed someone else's validation. I needed someone else to tell me it was okay. And I didn't want to I didn't want to be myself because I had this thing of me being so different. Didn't realize that it was a reason that I was different because people would make me feel like being different was a bad thing, of course. Oh my God, my childhood was crazy. So I kind of lost myself along the way in being my authentic self and listening to my intuition. So within the last 3 years, maybe, yeah, within the last 3 years, I have been really hearing myself, and I'm much more, even more recently. And I've heard people say the first thing that pop in your mind is the thing that you want to do, the thing that you realize, or the thing that you know. It is what it is. The spirits and your intuition is not wrong. It's guiding you, and you have to learn to listen to it and listen to yourself. If you're not listening to yourself, the spirit doesn't have the ability to guide you to where you need to be or want to be. You are constantly walking around in this cloud of confusion. Nobody wants that. So, in my journey of learning how to listen to myself, care for myself, treat myself, be more protective of my energy, I have learned that it was always within me. I was looking outward in vain. It was no point. So I'm going to pull the self care items first to help me decide what's on the agenda for today to care for myself. Um, I want to do this every day. So today is my birthday, April 13th, 2025. I I feel ageless. Um, my physical body does not match my spiritual and mental body. So I don't even want to mention my age for the fact that it doesn't have resi- resonance. It doesn't really calculate my true age. And I've never been afraid or ashamed to say my age. So keep that. It's just that I realize now that the box that this world puts you in to program you to think a certain way, it no longer resonates with me. I don't get it anymore. So now I'm just, like I said, I'm going along with the flow and enjoying life as it comes to me and how it happens. Because before I quit my job, I didn't have time to think about me. I didn't have time to look into me and listen to myself and hear what is meant for me to hear, to do the things that's meant for me to do. Normally, the things I want to do, the things I feel like doing. So I'm going to shuffle this. And the first card that pops out is going to be the card that we use today for self care. As I stated, I created this channel for healing purposes, to help you on your journey of healing, to journey to heal yourself while I'm healing myself. So let's focus on your soul healing while your soul is healing. Now this popped out. Wow. I actually did this yesterday, day before yesterday, but it's saying clean your space. So that helps in self care, obviously. Oh, I just saw something on the bottom. Ooh, connect with fire. I want to do that. Like, I always wanted to go to a bonfire. Like, I like those. Like, I don't know. I'm a fire sign too, so that's probably why. I'm a fire sign. I'm Aries sun, Aries moon, and Taurus rising, which is crazy because for years as a child and growing up as an adult. The self-care cards for today is clean your space and connect with fire. I am fire. I am fire. So I resonate with both of those. So that works for me. And tomorrow I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna go to this Soul Truth Self Awareness card deck as well. Oh, oh, in here. Oh, it may be a reason for that. Use your hands. Use your hands popped out. It wouldn't go in the. It wouldn't go back in there. So there's no such thing as coincidences. So there was a reason for that. And so we got three today from the Sacred Self Care Oracle. Ooh, I always like that word, oracle, especially after I seen The Matrix. I'm sitting here like, yep. Also, the inspiration for my glasses too. I got these from Zenni, Zenni. No, not sponsored, but I love that place because it worked for my pockets, and I got to put my own little you know thing on there. My you know engravements. Like I put my own little name and then the heart. Like somebody just texted me. Oh no, it wasn't text, but yeah, I love that I was able to do that. That made me feel so much better because I hated the fact that I have to wear glasses now. Like I turned 40 and my eyes went, everything went blurry on me. So I'm like, no, this is not true. Is my age really catching up to me? I really can't see like words. I can see everything else clearly, no problem. But when it comes to reading, especially stuff like this, like, can you even see that? Can you see that? Because I can't see that. I can't even see that. When it comes to reading stuff like this, I cannot. It looks so blurry. All I see is like the line. And I'm like, what? And then it's even worse when you try to like get close up because my head starts hurting, like right behind my eyes. Like, oh no, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah. Soul truth. Yeah, treat yourself like a goddess. Oh, this is for women, sorry. For those who resonate as a feminine energy. And this one is Soul Truth Self Awareness Card Deck. Daily questions that will transform your life by Brianna Honey. Is that what it say? Hovey? Honey? Something of the sort. I don't know. Something like that. But yeah, excuse my nails. The I don't know if you saw them or not, but yeah, excuse my nails. um, yeah. Oh, these came right out, no problem. So we're gonna go through these and see what we're doing. I'm gonna try not to make these weird noises because I know I'm not one of those people with like the ASMR stuff. I think I have some sort of sensory disorder where I don't like a lot of weird noises, especially like when people are like smacking their gum or smacking when they eating or like I just tapping they pen or whatever, like popping their gum either. I can't stand those sounds, like they irritate me so bad. Some people love that stuff. It's like it's soothing to them. You know what sounds I do like though, that ASMR people sometimes have done, which is like watching the videos about chiropractors, like when they popping people back. Ugh, I don't know. It just makes my back feel better when I'm watching. I watch it, be like, oh, wait, that sound like it felt good. So yeah, I'm going through this now. So this is going to be another thing to focus on today or to implement in my day, and hopefully it works for you. If it's resonating with you, okay. So I said the first thing that pops out is what we're going to use today, and it popped right out. The question is, What can I do to make a difference? Hmm, ain't that a question? What can I do to make a difference? Okay, so on the back it says, what keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every ounce of you screams, no more. Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Ooh, 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 good. Okay, so let's read that again. What keeps you up at night? What makes you cringe when you think about it? Such that every ounce of you screams no more. Where can you create purpose out of your pain? Oddly, I was just talking to my sister earlier about how I realized as I got older, more older every year, well, not older, but wiser every year. Every year I realized that, the more I've aged on this planet, I realized that my family was like the main, well, so-called family. I hate that term now because family is what you make it. Family is what you want it to be, and family is who you want to be around and wants to be around you. Family does not make you feel like a burden. Family doesn't make you feel like you're in the way. Family makes you feel loved and cared for and nurtured and sought after and thought about. Family is considerate and kind and caring. Family is available when needed. Family is generous. Family is open and honest. Family does not speak negative against you when you want to do something different than they are used to. Family is a whole hell of a lot more than what people have mainly made it about. Just because you blood don't make you family. So, part of a lot of my mental health issues came from the programming from my family and my feelings of inadequacy, my feelings of insecurity, my abandonment wounds and attachment styles came from family. Feeling like just because that person likes me today means they're supposed to always like me. Not so, because people change every day. And I definitely changed a lot. And I realized that as time went on, many moons passed, the people who are meant to be in my life for the purpose of higher vibrations are not those people that call themselves family to me or the ones I used to think were family. The it took me a long time to make the transition of cutting off the people, places, and things that no longer serve my highest purpose. So I kind of got I went through something. It was like weird to my body. It felt weird. Like all I can hear in the background in my mind, my ego going, you think you better than everybody because you don't want to be around nobody. Like, you act like you don't want to be around nobody. You acting weird. You acting crazy. You acting this. And I'm just like, ugh, shut up. No. Ego, I hear you. I hear you. You're trying to make me feel like I'm doing something wrong by walking away from the so-called people that I was raised around. Just because I was raised around those people don't mean I want to die around those people. So, and I'm not even looking for my soul tribe. I know my soul tribe, my actual soul family is going to find me. It's coming to me, are near me and want to be. And they're going to make it known that I am what they want. And I'm not going to have to fight to get their approval. I'm not going to have to search for their opinion. And need their opinion either. And I'm not expecting them to be one of those like yes men type people, like everything I do is great. No, I would prefer you be honest with me But at the same time, I still have to be authentically me and do the things that make me happy, do the things that make me feel good, do what I think is best for me, because we are on different paths, different journeys. And because we cross paths at this point in this timeline, don't mean we're going to always be around each other or always be together. It's separation anxiety at for a long time was a thing for me. I didn't even realize how bad I had it until I got with this guy who was really just a good dude. Like, I can sense his energy was awesome. He was perfect for me, I felt like. But I didn't realize I had separation anxiety until I got somebody so good for me that I felt like, oh my God, I can't leave him. If I walk away from him, it's a possibility we won't see each other anymore, because he wants something that I don't want and I want something he doesn't want, and I have to be okay with that. We are not aligned at this point. Our timelines are different, and it's okay to walk away. It's okay to say, you know what, this doesn't work for me. He wants to be somewhere else, and I can't force him to stay with me. And if it's meant for me and him to be together, we will be together. If it's not, we won't. But it's not the end of me. I'm going to have what belongs to me if it's meant for me to have. The man who God made for me is real and he's out there. I know it. I feel like I've been connected to him my whole life. Like, I dream about him. I pray for him. I'm praying that he's healing, that he's healthy, that he's happy, and he's getting all that he wants and deserves, because he is my mirror and I am his. And knowing who I am and what I've been, I deserve the very best. And I know he does too. So he is coming. My soul family is coming. It may not be here today, but it is coming. They are coming. And I'm sure of it. I'm so sure of it, because how walking away from those old family helped me to see it better, helped me to feel it closer to me than it really was before. Like, it was far away before because it wasn't, I couldn't be with my soul family and my karmic family at the same time. I had to be either one place or the other. If I was going to stay with my soul family, if I was going to stay with my karmic family, I had to be with my karmic family and just be okay with that and be comfortable with that and be content in that. I couldn't find contentment in that because every chance they got, they reminded me, we are not aligned. We are not aligned. And I am not about to stress myself any further to stay connected to people I can't resonate with. It was hard at first. But once I got a little bit of taste of it, like deleting them from Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that, I'm like, oh God. Even just doing that, if I felt the release, I'm like, oh my God, it was that easy. Oof, freedom. So it was like a actionable item towards me healing mentally and emotionally from the past traumas and pains and rejections and neglect and disrespect. I've started realizing I should have done this a long time ago. And the universe was like pointing at me, going, get them out of your life. You can't get the blessings that you want until you move away from these things that are no longer serving your highest purpose. Get it together. So back to the cards. It says at the bottom, today's soul action. Make a difference in someone's life today, big or small, because all of it makes a difference. I needed to hear that. I really needed to hear that. I like that. This was absolutely resonating today. It worked. I like it. So I just wanted to share that with you all today. Hopefully it helps you in some way. It resonated with you in some way. And I'm going to try to come back tomorrow. I'm not going to try. Forget that. Remember, I'm changing my ways of talking. I'm coming back tomorrow. Hopefully not as long with this one. I was trying so hard not to be long-winded. I wanted so much to not be long-winded, but that's just me. I like talking. It is what it is. And the people who love me gonna love that I love talking because I love talking. And I appreciate you listening to me for this long. Let's take a deep breath. That was a bit much, but just like me, I can be a bit much for some people. It's okay. So, thank you for connecting to your soul healing. I hope you have a wonderful day. And again, happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear Yo Yo. Happy birthday to me. Have a good day, y'all. Peace, love, and light. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Soul Tribe.